Doing that song for the first time right here. How many people here have ever heard the story from, I wrote a book called The Reason. Anybody know what
Good to see you, man.
How many people have not heard the story that I wrote about in The Reason? So few people. This song is actually about when I wrote a book about this time in my life. After it was way a long time past, right? I talked about that earlier. After I healed from it and could look back and see and remember, I looked back over my life and I was trying to find the flyleaf moments. The moments when there was clarity. The moment when a story ended and a new story was beginning. The moment when things changed in my mind. I looked at those moments throughout my life, and originally the title was supposed to be A Past Prize Flyleaf Moment. But, you know, the publishers thought it was better or something else anyway. So, that's what it is. That the song's about when I was 16 years old, and I hated myself, and I hated people, and I hated God. And I could talk to me about God. I hated him more than everybody. I thought it was like, actually I didn't believe in God. So I thought that was really, I didn't really actually know what I was saying. And because of this experience, I know for a fact that if I look at somebody and they say that they hate God or that they don't believe, it's just because they don't really know what they're saying. And I understand what that is, to think of God in a way that's wrong. We're creatures, he's creator. I mean, how can we conceive of creator when we're the creatures? It's like the Lego movie, I don't know. I'm just saying, when I was in that place, everything was so horrible. Like, it just felt like everything was so dark, and like, what's the point of all this? What's the point of all this? We're just accidents that just happen, and we're just waiting to die, and then tragedy happens, and we have to just live through it, and I just don't get it. Right? And this is like my mindset. And everybody just is stupid. I hate everybody. If you're happy, then you're an idiot, because we live in a messed up world. And I had a cousin that was murdered by his stepfather, beaten to death by his stepfather, and I remember thinking, how can anybody be happy in a world like this? You're either really messed up or you're naive and you don't know. Right? That was my mentality. If you tell people about God, I realized that's when I stopped believing in God. I was 10 years old. My cousin died. I remember telling people to sit in a broken chair. Just shut up about it. It's just us out here. You're on your own. Figure it out. And then I had to liberate all the people who had this oppressive religious thing that was keeping them from enjoying life. When I was miserable, I don't know what I had to tell them about enjoying life. But I'm like, listen, it's just the thing about sin. It's just to get you to like do whatever they want you to do, or whatever. They're trying to control you. The truth is, if God wanted to control you, he'd make you a tree. And you just stand there and do whatever. It's actually not true. So, I remember the more that I dove into this, whatever somebody told me was a sin, I would just dive in. So they're not going to control me. Whatever that is, let's do that. And the truth is, what it is just death. God's life itself, like all life comes from him. And the word actually means to miss that mark of life. That missing that mark that we're hitting over here and death over here. And so he's not a slave driver. He doesn't force anyone. He's not coercive like that. He romance is he gives you freedom to see it and choose yourself. Because true love honors your freedom. And you have it. And so he's like giving me this whole huge anyway, getting at myself. But so at that time, as I dived into that, I just felt more and more dead inside, deader and deader and deader and deader and deader and deader. Until I just went my outside to my inside, and I don't want to wake up anymore. And I planned to commit suicide. And on that day I planned to commit suicide, I had a crazy experience. I wrote about it in the book, but I ended up encountering God. And I thought all Christians had this. Later on, I was very confused how Christian acted because I didn't realize this was a unique experience. I actually had something like a near-death experience where I saw my life and I saw that I was suffering. And it was terrifying. I didn't believe this, and here I am. I was terrified. It was horrible. It was horrifying. I would rather have him send me whatever hell was and stand in front of that, because when somebody doesn't, he's like perfect, holy, good, love. love, perfect, that can make a universe that exists for billions of years, and here we are. Like, he's perfect, holy God, loving, everything good, and anything is always here, all the time. Everything you love and burn, like the beyond, it's him, and everything. And I saw it. And if somebody does something good for you and you know you don't deserve it, you're like, no, it's okay, that's okay. No. It's like that times a million. It tortures you. But God is love. And I was straight up hatred. I had so much hatred in me. And to stand there was so, it wasn't right. And I'm a person of justice. So it's like, justice is that I would not be in front of you. And at the same time, you never look away. You know, people say that you look away. You never look away. You look away. You want to hide. That's how it was from the beginning. We were hiding. He's looking for us. We're like, where are you at? You know. And that was so, everything was there, right? Everything. I ever felt, thought, said, done, everything anybody did, it was just like my life right there, all at once. It was eternity. There's no time. It's like eternity. It was scary. And he was like looking at me with such love, and I was like, I can't stand here. It's too much. I'm so hateful. And then I woke up out of that. I remember thinking, why did I survive that? I should be dead. I didn't even want to live here. And here I am. Why did you save my life? And I still don't know the answer to that. And I know people that had that same death wish and didn't survive. And I don't know why, except that I'm here to tell you that there's more to the story than just what we see on the surface. There's purpose in every bit of pain that we go through. There's purpose in every single thing that we walk through. There's more to the story. There's more than just what we see. And I remember waking up and going, wow, like, I'm not an accident. This life isn't an accident. It's actually intentional. And every single person, I remember going to school that day, looking around all the people I hated the day before, and I looked at them and I was like, oh my, like, I was walking to school actually, and I was like, I love art, and here's these trees and these birds, and I love pictures of trees and birds, and here's like living trees that like live and like make more trees and birds like sing, and like God is the artist of all artists, right? He's like makes living things that are beautiful, that have smells and music, and like, what's the point of that? You know, what's the point of having taste buds? Like, we don't eat our dog the same thing every day. Like, what? Like, he loves you. He wants like to show you he loves you. He's like multifaceted, beautiful colors. But when I remember, I was looking at that on the way to school, and I sat down in the cafeteria looking at all the people I hated the day before, and realizing, oh my God, these people are his masterpieces. Like, this is his crowning work. This is his art. You're his art. Each one of you a DNA like no one's ever had, ever, or ever will have. Each one of you unique in a way that only you can be the way that you are, and you say something about the artist, about who God is. And you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like, I just remember being fascinated with everybody after that. I wanted to know, because I like artists, you know, I want to like learn all the lyrics, I don't want to learn all the songs, and I want to learn about the artist, do the art and all that. And here we are looking at each other and not realizing what we're doing. Anyways, that was long. So, I just wanted to tell you, this song, actually it's our last song, and I want to tell you that tonight. It is an honor to be with you. That's not a greeting card that you get at homework or whatever. That's the truth. It's an honor to be with you tonight. I'm thankful that we all get to be in this moment together. We're in a present, eternal moment right now, in the moment. And we're thankful, and I'm just thankful. So, it's not all around me.